Welcome. This is Silent Screams, Loud Strength, the podcast. Today we are talking about healing after betrayal, learning to trust again. I am Samantha Avril-Andreassen, your host. Welcome back to Silent Screams, Loud Strength, the podcast, where we embrace healing, empowerment, and self-discovery. And today's episode is one that many of us will resonate with deeply. So, healing after betrayal, learning to trust again. Betrayal, whether in relationships, friendships, or family, can shake us to our core. It challenges our sense of safety and forces us to question everything we once believed in. But while betrayal is painful, healing is possible. And today, we are going to talk about how to rebuild trust, start from within. So we are starting from within to rebuild. So how to rebuild trust after betrayal? Trust is not something that is given. It is something that is rebuilt piece by piece after it has been shattered. And before we learn how to trust others again, we must learn to trust ourselves. Betrayal often feels like an emotional earthquake, leaving us shaken, questioning not just the person who hurt us, but also our own ability to judge character, make decisions, or even feel safe in relationships. So let's talk about why betrayal hurts so deeply before we explore a path of trying to rebuild again and to rebuild trust. So why does betrayal hurt so deeply? Well, it shatters our sense of safety. Trust is the foundation of any meaningful connection with anyone. When it's broken, we feel vulnerable and exposed. It makes us doubt our, own judgment. The pain of betrayal often brings self-blame. How did I not see this coming? It becomes a really daunting thought. It leaves us with a fear of connection. After being hurt, the idea of opening up to someone again can feel impossible. We build up walls to protect ourselves, but in doing so, many also keep love and support out. What I have done. So, healing through the principle of MMPE, which is a principle that I have designed through my book, Healing from Within. So, today we're talking about the second M, which is meditation. In the last episode, we spoke about movement. And if you haven't listened to that episode, go back and then come to this one. So, meditation. One of the most effective ways to begin healing from betrayal is through meditation and mindfulness. So, before we can trust others, we need to rebuild our own trust within ourselves, our intuition, our inner voice, and the ability to feel safe again. So here are some practical steps that can help us to feel the nurturing sense of rebuilding ourselves back to trusting. Grounding exercises to reconnect with self-trust. Simple techniques like deep belly breathing, progressive muscle relaxations, or visualization that can help reestablish a sense of inner safety. Journaling for processing that betrayal. Writing is a very powerful tool. So when you writing is a very powerful tool, way to explore emotion and release pain. So try journaling about, what did this experience teach me? What parts of myself do I need to nurture? Ask yourself those questions and practice affirmations for healing the trust wounds. So wounds have power. Here are some affirmations that you can repeat daily. I trust myself to recognize red flags and act in my best interest. I am learning to trust again at my own pace. I am safe within myself. So repeat these affirmations over and over again. Talk to yourself with compassion in the same manner that you would speak to your loved one or to your friend. You speak to your friends with love. Speak to yourself with love. Exercise compassion. Analyze where your thoughts are, how you are feeling. Ground yourself. Lay down on a mat. Scan your body. Lay down and relax. And literally ask yourself, how am I feeling in this moment? So this week, I challenge you. I want you to spend 5 minutes in stillness each day. For 7 days, you spend 5 minutes in stillness. Whether it's meditation, deep breathing, or simply sitting with your thoughts. Reconnect with your own voice before seeking trust outside of yourself. If you feel comfortable to share your reflections on social media, do tag me, Silent Screams Loud Strength Podcast, and at Semijo AA. Share your journey with me. I wish you all the best. Healing after betrayal is a journey, but you don't have to walk it alone. You literally don't. So remember, trust is rebuilt one step at a time, and the first step is learning to trust yourself again. If this episode resonated with you, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who might need to hear this message today. Until next time, be gentle with yourself, honor your journey, and remember, you are stronger than you know. Goodbye.